What plants are we giving out this week, Fabrice?
This week we've got a fairly small selection of plants for the autumn and the winter, and actually into the spring. So the first thing we've got is a tail end of plants that you can plant in August. These you really need to get in the ground quickly.
Okay.
So we've got some Radicchio. This is Radicchio palla rossa. It will make a kind of a red cabbage-like head, which is bittersweet and very, very beautiful and very tasty. It's a very easy and very satisfying crop to grow, but it is late. We're in a mild part of the world, so you should just about wing it, but get it in the ground beginning of next week, beginning of this week, if you can. Space these about 35 to 40 centimeters apart to get a decent sized heart. Any closer and you just get a small head and lots of leaves. If you can also use, because it's getting late, you can also actually use these as a loose leaf plant for salad greens. So at this stage you can use it for salad greens too, even though it's getting a bit late. We have got some perpetual spinach plants. Give these a go. They should be good for planting now. These will make leaves right until the spring. This thing should crop maybe November.
Okay.
We've got a few plugs of this endive. So this is a slightly bitter Italian and French salad vegetable, which you see in fancy salad bags. This is not an overwintering variety. This is really a variety for the autumn. It should still grow. You can probably separate out the seedlings, plant them maybe 20, 25 centimeters apart, and just use them as a cut and come again green, or let them get big and harvest them as a whole head, at the end of the season.
Okay.
Again, you need to get a wiggle on with these. Here we've got something which is really coming into its season, and these are spring cabbages. Let's see what the variety is. This is Cabbage Express. This should make a cabbage maybe next April. So this will make a small pointy cabbage. The plants are extremely hardy. They will overwinter. Plant these about 30 to 40 centimeters apart. At this time of year, you can plant a little lettuce in between to use that excess space.
Okay.
These will really start to grow strongly in next spring and make a heart early next year, way before any spring sown crops.
Okay.
We'll talk more about these later in the season.
Okay.
Here we've got some parsley. We're going to talk about herbs next week, but we've got some to start giving out this week. We've got parsley.
Okay.
Parsley is very winter hardy. These plants will last until next spring.
Okay.
Here we've got some rather beleaguered kale. It will do fine if you get it in the ground, but get it in the ground quickly.
Okay.
And maybe 20, 25 centimeters apart. Use it for baby leaves now. It's not going to get as big as if you planted it a few weeks ago.
Okay.
But we've got lots of plants and you're welcome to them.
This is Tuesday afternoon.
This is Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday the 25th, I think.
Okay.
If you plant all of these crops in a polytunnel, they'll do really, really well now. If you've got a polytunnel or a little covered space, now's a good time to start planting crops actually under your tomatoes. You should be taking the leaves off the base of your tomatoes anyway. Light will be getting to the rooting zone. You can start planting your next crop under there. We've got some great crops here for you to start doing that with.
Great.
But we will have those right through until October, so there's no rush, but something to start thinking about.
Okay. Thank you.